A Just Us Lesbians production. Hey everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It with Allie and Stephanie. Alright, I know you're excited to jump in on the episode, but before we do, I have the most exciting news. Are you ready? You sitting down? The Taco Stand podcast won SA Current's Best Podcast in San Antonio. I cannot believe it. Thank you all so much for all the votes, and thank you for all the listens and for all the loves. Us here at Just As Lesbians cannot thank you enough for all your support. This is a great win for all lesbians, not just in San Antonio, but all lesbians wherever you are. And we've got so much in store for you for the rest of the year, so please keep on tuning in. All right, in the meantime, I know you're ready for Allie and Stephanie. In the second episode, just so you know, we talked about pretty much everything about the lesbian stereotype. I think we missed a couple though, so please let us know what we missed. Give us a shout. Here we go. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It with Allie and Stephanie. We did so good on the first ever episode of it that they're back. If you guys want to listen to the stats here, there's been over 100 listens to our episode, the first ever episode. Yes.
Oh
So,
my, really?
Yes.
100.
Awesome. Yeah.
50 was from Stephanie.
I did. I listened to it 50 times to see how many times I screwed up.
This is so true. On the way to work and on the way back.
50
I
times.
did it.
Her day.
And the other 50 is actually from me. Because I've been editing this
All
for
the time.
Yeah, no. These are actual legit listens from everyone.
Wow.
And we can't thank you
Thank
enough.
you, yes.
For listening and tuning in. So, in this second helping of Let's Talk About It, we wanted to talk about lesbian stereotypes. Because I think it's important that we kind of talk about that.
We actually decided this
We
on our
did.
trip to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And
yes.
how did it come about, Angelli?
I'm like, dear diary, let's start with Stephanie.
Stephanie.
How can we pick on Stephanie again?
I think
Okay, so
It's
let's set it up.
started
I think
with...
I started the whole conversation.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Go ahead, Steph. Then you start.
I'm just saying, like, I think I did. We were all in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're cruising around,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And so we start, well, I guess I started talking about, okay, like, 1 to 5, where do y'all think I am as far as being femme? And get a freaking, you're a 2. You're a 2. Okay, Steph, maybe you're 2.5.
No. Let's really
Okay.
go
I think
back a little
Allie
bit.
does a really good job explaining what happened. Let's have her do this.
And it's only because I was driving, and so we were talking about it. It doesn't matter, right? Anyway, whoever it was, we were talking about it, and Angelli had given you a 2. And I said, yeah, I can see you as a 2. And you got really offended. And you said...
You begged for more points.
You begged for more points.
I want more points.
And
I think
then
I deserve a couple more points. At least one.
What I did learn from this Puerto Rico trip is that you take a really long time getting ready. So I gave you that 0.5.
It's not an hour and a half, y'all.
We gave you that extra 0.5, right?
Right.
Because of the matter of fact that she actually...
That she, it takes
a
too
long time
to
to
get
Okay,
ready.
does
to get ready.
anybody out there see the bus that I just got thrown under? Anyone?
Hey, listen.
listeners
to
get it.
all,
Like, for
to
real.
all our listeners out there, it's great that Stephanie takes her time getting ready. There's no shame. Listen, we're all ladies here. There's no shame in it at all. And it's It's awesome because she has
But
gray
you have
hair.
2 Capricorns in the car.
No
Who
kidding.
needs to get out of there by 7 a.m. because that was the plan. Meanwhile, Stephanie, 7:30, coming down, ready.
How's my hair? It's so super cute, but yet I'm a 2.
Okay, so, and I guess that's why this is a good topic to talk about is, let's talk about those stereotypes, right? Because it's important, I think, especially in our lesbian community, because there's so much out there. And one of that is like being a, mask and being a femme as one of
Chapstick.
the stereotypes. Chapsticks. I forget about
Lipstick
that.
lesbians
Yes.
out there.
Because in all honesty, that's where I feel like I fit in. I'm more of a chapstick. But I'm gonna circle back just a wee bit because the person that actually changed y'all's mind and gave me the extra point because it wasn't y'all.
It's
my
Nikki.
closest friend. It was Nikki.
You know why she
Allie's
felt
wife.
bad for you?
No, it's because she's real.
Nikki said,
She
okay,
goes-
we'll give you a 3.
She's like, okay, hold on, y'all. Stephanie carries a purse. Ding! I got a point. Okay,
But
I get
what
no.
kind
I
of
got
purse
I
is
got
it?
a quarter of a point.
What kind of purse is it?
It goes
Is it a
across
fanny
my
pack?
chest.
Yeah.
It's not a fanny pack.
But it's kind of like a fanny pack looking.
It's not. It's
Wait.
it goes over my chest. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So Nikki's okay. She carries a purse. Ding. All right. Steph does her hair. Ding. Stephanie wears perfume. Ding. Stephanie wears makeup. Ding.
It's
And then y'all all of a sudden y'all are like, oh well, yeah, I guess that's true. Huh? Okay. Instead of a 2, we'll give her a 2.5.
Here's-
The hell?
here's-
Nikki, I said, Nikki, what do you think? She's like, you're like a 3.5. Bam! Just like
oh
that.
my goodness.
Look at her kicking it up a notch for Steph.
And mind you, we didn't actually say this. It's from 1 to 5.
1 to 5 scale. Yes.
Yes, we didn't
Yeah.
talk about this. 1 to 5 scale.
Right.
1 being the
Mask.
more masculine side,
Right,
and
yeah.
then 5 being the more
The
feminine
femme
side.
side. Yes.
And we all know I'm very femme.
I gave you both a 4, maybe a 3.75.
As the authority who gives femmes,
But
you have no rights. Only the femmes have the right to give scales.
Oh, brother. OMG.
Yes, I agree.
And look, I'm sitting in between both of y'all. Constantly sandwiched with these girls.
Okay, but here's the other part to it, right? We have to remember this is all subjective.
Very
right?
subjective.
We're all 4 of us in the car joking around.
Right. It's a
Out of everybody in that car, I'm the most femme because I wear dresses and heels all the time. My hair and makeup is done
This is
all
true.
the time, right? Angelli and Nikki, I would say they're 4. You guys are both 4s. Stephanie, my love, I'm sorry, you are a little bit only because I've never
It's
seen you wear
okay.
a dress, and you do wear makeup, so that did bring you up to a 3. So
Y'all are so generous. Oh my God.
And yes, because you keep bringing the chapsticks, fine. We'll give you little points for the chapsticks too.
Thanks for my mojito flavored chapstick.
That's right.
Angelli.
In memory of you receiving a full point from us, we'll give you a chapstick.
Hella sweet. Oh my God. Hella sweet.
Oh.
this is why we thought it would be a fabulous idea to talk about just how the scales, the scales of the lesbians, right? From 1 to 5, obviously. Again, this is our own ruling that there's no rule out there.
Right.
But we want to talk about it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a big topic.
I think so. Allie and I are going to come out with a questionnaire of how femme are you? And then that way it's very objective. And we'll see at the end of that questionnaire where you're going to fall. Okay.
So you're gonna do have everyone fill out a survey about me?
No, you're gonna answer
out
a
your own.
questionnaire,
You'll fill out your
and
own.
at the end of that, it'll tell you what scale femme you are.
We'll get on that. We'll do
get
a
on
survey
that.
monkey.
Don't you worry. Yeah, we'll do a survey monkey. Send it to you and see where you land.
Okay.
Like objectively. Okay.
Let's do
With
that.
all the scales.
I'm down. I'm
With
ready.
all the
I am
things.
so ready.
Yes.
So ready. Y'all, I wore lipstick today, by the way,
I see that.
to work. You do? Could you tell?
I can tell. Your lips are looking red because of the wine.
The state.
It's the wine stain on your lip stuff. It looks like the lipstick.
Oh God. All right. Okay. Can we talk another lesbian stereotype? How about lesbians moving in fast, like the U-Haul thing? You
Anybody
think it's
have
true?
a U-Haul I can borrow?
All right, that's so. I don't have as much experience in that as you guys do. So, it's
Because
really
you moved
this is
really
yeah. I
with
was
you and your wife. Yeah.
I'm a very
Tortuga. You're a turtle.
yeah. I was commitment phobia.
That's right.
You know, we talked
Yes.
about this last
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
So it took me 5 years before I married her.
5 years.
When did
Yeah.
you move in with Nikki, though?
It was about a year into our
When did you guys?
relationship.
This is a drilling question now. When did you guys first say your "I love yous"?
4 months in.
4 months in.
But I was at a Bob Marley festival.
That's right.
So
we already know. Yeah.
Can we just
We'll forgive you for that. 4 months. Do you think that's fast?
No.
No. Because Stephanie moves hella fast.
I was gonna say, is that
Here we
fast?
go.
I don't think that's fast at all.
No,
It's not.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not at all. Now,
No.
4 days, that's a little fast.
Yeah.
Has it been 40?
No,
Have
I'm
you
just
ever?
saying, like, if you did.
Oh, I was really nervous for a second there. But seriously, in relationships, in your past, both of you, right? Because you have way more experience than I do as far as like being single, and that's not a dig.
No,
at
it's
any
not.
of you guys.
No.
I swear. But I'm curious, like, what have you experienced the quote unquote U-Haul stereotype where you dated somebody maybe for like a month and then all of a sudden you're moving in?
Answer it, Stephanie. In all
Or maybe
seriousness, you do.
Maybe not moving in, but maybe something that's kind of like relationship
Or
status.
maybe
that's
wanted
like,
to.
yeah, maybe something like that where
Yeah.
it moved really quickly. And why do you think women do that?
I don't know. I think it's you get the feelings, you get the emotions, you get all that going, and it's hard to stop it. I practice as much as possible to be really slow, although in my past, I don't know if you would consider it fast, but like this last girl I dated, she said I love you in a month.
Okay.
I think that it can be fast. But I mean, it's me. So
The question is,
How quickly did you have sex?
wait, hold on before that.
oh yeah, a
but
month after.
No, what?
Did you say it back? That's the question.
I said thank you.
You did. You did. Thank you. I like you a whole lot. You're so sweet. You're really pretty.
No, it was a if I'm remembering correctly, it was a nice put down to say, I think you're just what did I say? I think you're just getting caught up with your emotions. Maybe maybe you don't feel that way.
Puppy love.
Yeah, maybe you don't feel that way. And
But
so,
wasn't this circumstances also for this past relationship? Wasn't it like new experiences for her?
yes.
Right.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, she's had like 2 other girls after
Before
a
you-
guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's a little
it's a
bit
little
different
bit
because
different.
it's probably more serious, and it seems a lot more stable than the previous ones. So there's a whole lot of difference.
Were you
To
mean
it.
you were stable?
Maybe a little better than the previous ones. I wouldn't say.
You were stable. So she liked that. So that was
Yes,
good.
so that was good.
It takes a toll, right? On a lot of,
Yeah.
if there's some stability there.
I do think it is a lot fast. And I don't know. In my experience in dating, it is lesbians, it can be fast. So I have to purposely try and figure out a way to slow it down, because otherwise you'll really catch yourself in like a relationship real fast, maybe in 2 months, 3 months, and moving in together. But if all the feelings are there, I think it's because it's 2 emotions, it's 2 women, same emotions, really strong, and that's really hard to stop.
There's not like one person to say like, hey, let's take a step back. It's
Right.
both women going, oh, you're awesome, and I want to be with you,
Right.
and I want to do all these fun things.
Yeah.
I do remember when you were dating this person and you were telling me all the trips you were going on.
That was fast.
That was fast for me, and just being the outsider. So that part, I was like, what? You're already taking this person here and there and meeting these very important people in your life.
Right.
Like, to me, that was hard. Nikki didn't meet my family for almost a whole year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, my family in Arizona, but
Yeah.
so
It did move fast. Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, yeah. So again, I'm the oddball out compared to a lot of other lesbians. So what about you, Steph?
What about me? I'm just kidding.
You have to have a story.
Yes, in your experience.
Let me tell you, Stephanie
I have lots of
has
stories.
a lot of really good stories. She used to live in Austin, as many of you listeners may know. She used to live in Austin and have a really fun time in Austin, right? It was good. Yeah.
I had a great time in Austin.
So-
I was in my 20s and early 30s.
And then California, you had to have had at least one experience with like a U-Haul experience.
I mean, yeah, for sure. It happened. You know,
I think we're all trying to be careful to answer these questions.
I know. We're all, I'm like, oh, geez.
But just say in general, if you don't want to, yeah, I completely understand.
I do recall probably the fastest. I think I was 22. I was working, at Boston Market. And I had met this girl. She worked at Blockbuster Video. And she used to always come over to have lunch. And we were always like, you know, we had this like crazy eye contact. Like, hey,
You guys
you're
knew you were
cute.
lesbians? Totally.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're cute. You're cute.
Yes.
Right. So then we connected. She had come in late one night and I had to walk her. She was the last customer. So I walked her out. You know, I had to go lock the door and we started talking and stuff. And I was like, maybe we should go grab a drink sometime. And she was like, yeah, I love that. Anyways, we did. We had dinner, blah, 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 all the things. And I'm telling y'all, that was like the fastest. I think probably within like 2 weeks, we moved in together. I swear. The fastest. I know. It was crazy.
Now I'm curious.
Okay, I was
Fastest lesbians in San Antonio.
22. I lived in Dallas at the time.
No, but now
Fastest it hasn't been in Dallas.
Fastest. It was the fastest for me. Yeah, I was 22.
okay, wait, hold on. Now I'm curious. To every listener out there who is a millennial or younger, who is a lesbian, do you guys have the same experience? Is there a U-Haul experience? Or is it a generational thing? It could be an older generation thing.
Could be.
I'm curious now.
It was a Penske. I'm just kidding. I know, I'm totally kidding.
Just so you're not a stereotype, you're like, we didn't take a
BT
U-Haul.
Dub. Yeah, we didn't do the orange. We did yellow.
Oh my gosh.
We pulled out the yellow truck. Okay.
I think you might be onto something, Allie. I think it's got to
curious,
be, maybe when you're older, you're afraid that you're not going to find, I don't know.
No, because she was
that's not true.
22.
She was 22
so,
when it
no,
happened.
I'm thinking like in the society that she lived in.
Right.
Was it a lot easier just to move in quickly? Was it a trend, or is it generational, or is it an actual universal quote unquote lesbian thing?
Right.
Is it still happening?
Yeah. Or is it
I'm certain
financially?
it's still happening.
It financially probably just made sense to move in, because sometimes you do that because it's like, well, it's cheaper if we move in together and we split the costs.
I'll be honest though, it was her. She was very adamant
go.
about one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was kind of like I already had my own
And she
apartment.
is older,
was still.
right?
She was. Yes, she was 2 years older than me.
Oh, but that not much older. I was thinking it's like 10 years older, maybe.
No, those were my first girlfriends.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
10
we'll have our
years, yeah.
listeners tell us.
Yeah, you guys
Yes.
have to let us know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, what about the stereotype that lesbians hate men?
Wow.
Wow, that's a
It's
good one.
on there. It's on the article. For reference, I'm getting this from Pink News.
Pink
.com.
News.
Pink
Yeah.
News. Is that a lesbian
Yeah.
website? Okay.
Yes.
So ask the question again.
The question is it true that lesbians hate men?
I'm going to say that's a situational
Yeah.
thing, because I've met a lot of lesbians who have had terrible experiences with men.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has I can see why that could be a stereotype,
Right.
because of that situational thing.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't hate men. I think that there are many people out there, I mean, who are really cool, just cool, genuine people. I mean, I have tons of brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think that's such a very harsh
It is
thing
harsh,
to say, right?
But there's a stereotype.
But I agree. I think it's situational.
Yeah.
Because
right?
yeah, for sure. Like not everybody's the same. Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate men.
Yeah.
I mean, at work, I only work with men. I'm the only female there at
That's
work.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
surrounded by them all day long.
Okay. Next up, how about lesbians love their
Dogs.
dogs? No.
Yes, we
I
do.
actually want to
Unless
say
you're
cats.
Angelli, yeah.
Lesbians
Say
and
little.
cats. There's a thing.
No.
Lesbians and cats.
No.
I know what it
Think of
is.
All of the, you
I
guys-
know what it is.
You guys think of think of all the women that we know who are lesbians. How many of them have dogs than cats?
All right. I'm just thinking about the small population that is our close friends, right?
How many of them have dogs? It's a lot more.
What about Jackie and Vanessa? They have a cat too. So we'll take them out.
They equal each other out.
They equal each other
They
out.
balance. Yeah, there's balance there.
The Jens have dogs and cats because Jen has cats.
Yeah, that's right.
Athena has cats. I have a cat.
I have an adopted dog.
You have an adopted dog. But
I
Joey,
have-
my cat,
have
is your
two-
grandson.
That's
I have
I
two.
mean, what is it?
not my grandson. What are you?
I'm
Why
sorry,
are you trying to
not
age me?
Did you just
I thought I was like the godmother. Oh,
yeah, there you go. The godmother. No, I'm sorry.
Get
I'm sorry.
the G's right, Gigi.
Not the right G. I'm sorry.
I called you a grandma.
Boo.
She's not that much older than you.
Yeah, just anybody seen my cane, my walker? Anybody seen my walker? I need to pick up my grandson.
Okay, you're right. Sorry. But yeah, so it's just really technically, well,
Nikki and I have two dogs, so that
Right.
counts for a lot.
maybe just
Okay,
lesbians
so
love-
here's what my thing is
Yeah.
that a lot of people that I know that are lesbians, they have dogs. I mean, yes, there are cats. Cats are a little bit easier than dogs. They don't require as much
They're low maintenance.
maintenance, right? Dogs are very much of a,
yeah.
I want as much attention as I possibly can, right? But what was your question? Okay, so going back to that.
I don't even know what I was going with that. But I mean, no, there's a book, I think that's there's a book that says lesbians and cats because it's like a thing that most
They're just
lesbians
doing
have
it because
cats. Because it's not because of what I
I'm
know what
literally-
Stephanie
you
wants to
guys,
say.
I'm literally rolling my eyes.
I know. She wants to say what she wants to say.
I'm not.
We all
saying
know
it's
that cats equal something
what they
else.
represent.
Yeah.
Right. I know.
Show me.
I am a cat daddy. Anyways.
What's up, cat daddy?
No, I think it's maybe because older women usually have cats. And because lesbians tend to probably be single when they're older. I don't know. They have more cats, maybe.
Calling out.
I know. I'm calling myself out. I'm gonna have.
Wait, what did you just say? That
Older
lesbians, as they
women-
get
she
older,
said they're more likely to have cats
Yeah.
No, you said to be alone.
alone.
That's what you
and
said.
Cats. Yes, alone and have
So
cats.
all lesbian older women who are single are going to end up being the cat lady.
Probably.
And alone.
You can't be definitive of that.
I'm gonna have a survey monkey with that. Watch. I'm gonna prove my point. There's gonna
You
be a
guys,
study about this.
Listeners,
Oh my
we
gosh.
need-
This.
we need your help.
Yeah. Fact
If
check,
you
Angelli.
please
Yes.
fact check Angelli.
Please.
If you are an older female, lesbian female, and
Yeah, Angelli,
are
look.
single,
Uh-huh.
please let us know if you have cats or
Angelli,
dogs.
yeah. Look at your phone.
know
I'm
what?
texting you right now.
Next
I'm taking
time-
my survey right now.
No, here's what's gonna happen. On our next Just as Lesbians big event, I'm gonna survey everybody and say, do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? Let's just make it simple. Not even older,
Okay.
not even
Or
old
single.
or single. Yes.
Okay, let's
do
it.
that. Yeah, on
I'm
the
really
first.
curious with that. Mhm.
Yeah, maybe on the first.
Yes.
Yes.
I will do that next to the Jello shot booth. Every time
Correct.
somebody buys a Jello shot
Right.
or whatever, somebody new, we'll just say, hey,
Yes.
do you have
A dog or a cat.
or not bias, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean,
Yes.
the Jello shot thing.
What if they don't? What if they have a crocodile? What's going to
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, I have a
They're
bird.
the oddball out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Then they don't count. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Get away. You're
Girl,
muddying the data. Go.
You have to mark other.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I triple cat dare you to do that. Yeah.
All right, next one. Allie's not going to agree with this, but it says all lesbians love sports. Nah, because you're not.
Yeah.
really
Can you see my face right now?
That's
You
a
guys,
negative.
We need to have a live recording of this,
I
so we
know.
could just zone in my face.
I know for sure.
But because you're the only one that doesn't love sports.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Well,
Gen S.
I was just say Jen S.
Gen S is not the same way. Her and I
She
are like
she goes
yay.
there. She's a supporter.
there's only
She's a
two.
cheerleader
I will
for
support.
sure.
Yes, you will
Absolutely.
support.
Both of y'all. Your quote always is "Go sports."
sports.
Yes.
But
'Cause
I
I
can think of
don't.
maybe 3 people
My
in
wife
the
does
group.
not like
Okay,
sports.
4. Out of the lesbian population. No, just kidding. But you'd have to. I think lesbians tend to follow sports, at least football.
But I think that's also a stereotype for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we're also
yeah.
in Texas when it was like forced upon you to
to like the Cowboys.
or just football in general.
Because that in general got placed upon me.
And
You're going to be a Cowboys
I did
fan.
not grow up in Texas at all.
That's
and so
right.
I did not care about the sport as much.
Yeah.
So maybe it's also where they're from or where they grew up. So I disagree with that as well. That statement there, Angelli. Next.
Next, she's like, I don't
Boo.
like that. What
I don't
about
like that.
I do agree there are a lot of our friends. Yes, I do
Yeah.
agree a lot of the group does like I know you both. I'm staring right at huge football fans.
Tennis
football,
fan.
Tennis.
Yes.
You know what I do like?
Pickleball.
Pickleball, yeah.
You know what I do like?
What?
Women's soccer.
That's right.
And
That's right, you do.
women's volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
True.
All the time, all
Yes.
day, every day.
Beach
Right on.
volleyball.
Just kidding. Maybe I do like
especially.
sports.
Yes, you do. See?
I was like,
Now
I think.
you
Let me take
agree.
it back. Let me take it
Now
back.
she agrees. What about that lesbians were tomboys growing up?
No.
I was, but not. Yeah, obviously not all. Because y'all don't forget, I'm barely a 3. So
You just went down.
I started
You
as
just
a
went down
2.5. Actually, I started as a 2. So
You were
I was
really
definitely a
2.
tomboy.
We gave you a point for because you begged
Nikki.
for it.
Nikki.
You guys, she literally begged for it.
A 2.
I was like, God, I thought I was a little closer to a 3 at least. Shoot. Nonetheless.
Okay, wait.
Nonetheless.
Let's go back to this.
It was so funny. Okay.
I have to say, I guess it's true in some cases. I know growing up, I was a tomboy, but then I realized, no, I want to be more feminine. So,
Okay, I
Yeah.
will say this. I was actually a little bit of a tomboy in the sense that I was and I don't know exactly what you define as a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
I dressed really girly,
Right.
wore the dresses and the whatever.
Yeah.
But I played hard, like meaning like I was out there playing tag, getting dirty. I didn't mind getting dirty.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
I didn't mind any of that, like playing with my brothers, rollerblading, climbing trees. I definitely, in that sense, was a tomboy. Mm-hmm. But I didn't dress like one.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's still tomboyish. I think it's the vibe. It's an
I
energy.
played with dolls too. I did not.
Right.
I was definitely I would cut the hair and do that whole thing, do the makeup thing.
Yeah, but you still do that.
I
you still
do
cut the
that.
hair
I
and you
cut
still
the
do the
hair,
makeup.
yes. I do all of that. So
Well, I guess we're going to skip Stephanie because she's still a tomboy.
Yeah, y'all have never seen me in a dress, right? I think I was 4 last time I wore a dress. Well, I was forced to wear one for my brother and my sister's wedding, so there's that. But,
Once again.
hey, but I look. I was a 5. I was a 5 that day.
You were off the charts, I bet.
I was actually. I think I pulled a 6.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see these pictures. I need to see these pictures.
You pulled a 6
And then I'll
because
give you a 3.
I pulled a 6.
She pulled a 6 because it probably took her 2 hours to get fucking ready.
It did.
It did take her 2 hours.
You know why? It was the hair.
I'm sure it was. You got all that hair. You got to style up.
Oh my gosh, it was torture.
Oh my gosh.
Aquanet was my friend.
Dying. Okay, how about this one? There's always a man in any lesbian relationship.
Oh, I can talk about this all day.
Let's talk about this. Yes.
This one is it's a huge topic.
Yeah.
Right? Especially with couples.
Yes.
We're always, since Nikki and I first dated, if anybody, even at bars, even if it was a male, came up to us, you know, they would try to hit on us as well. And then they would always be like, oh, out of the two of you, which one is top and which one's bottom, or which one's more masculine, which one's, you know, and every single person, it can be a stranger, it can be family members. I mean, they are always constantly asking us, oh, who's more masculine? And this is what is really frustrating, because we are completely, everybody is unique, right? Everybody, I mean, especially my wife and I, but you guys see Nikki and you automatically, well, let me rephrase in general. I'm just generalizing. People automatically assume she's more the masculine. Right? Mm-hmm. Because she wears more of the jeans, right? She's not going to wear the dresses as much. But she still wears dresses, and she's still, I mean, you saw her in Puerto Rico. She was wearing dresses almost every day.
Right.
So that's not accurate. And then we also have to think about this. What makes a woman more masculine? Because I can use power tools. My wife does not ever use power tools.
Right. Yeah,
She's
that's
like, Allie, go fix this.
Right.
Literally, go fix this. My wife is a more in tune with her emotions than I am. She actually taught me to be more in tune with my emotions, and now I can actually say when I'm actually feeling, whereas before I didn't have that. So what makes a woman more masculine and what makes them more feminine?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Right?
Is it just the outfit? Is it the power tools?
It's the outfit.
Is it?
Because that's what people see from the outside. So I think they assume that someone is a butchy one who wears, quote unquote, the pants in the relationship, which is really, and it's not a good stereotype, or it's not a good representation of the lesbian couple at all.
This one, I just can't. It really bugs me. It irks me because it's so not. It's not accurate.
Yeah.
And I mean, my friends and I would joke around, and we would be like, you know, something like, oh, you get man points for being like this,
For
right?
real?
Or like, oh, you know, there's the, you know, or something, or, you know what I mean? Just something small if we did something really silly or whatever.
Right.
But it never was something, it was never a definitive answer, right?
Yeah.
Nikki's not more masculine, and I'm not more masculine than she is. And we have more masculine traits
Right.
within the couple.
Yeah.
But that's what I always am like, what does masculine even mean?
I know.
I guess you're right. Is it the look?
It's just a look, I think, because from straight couples, they have a man and a woman. So I think they're looking for something close to that. So they want to attach it to someone. There has to be someone that's a little bit more, you know, manly.
And another question I have on top of this is, because I have a friend who says, I am a femme and I like masculine women. Mm-hmm. So then what makes that person a masculine, that woman a more masculine?
Looks and, I guess, energy.
It has to be both.
It
right?
has to be.
And a masculine energy is a person that exudes confidence, right? I would think.
I was just going to say, sometimes I feel like confidence
and
automatically,
You think?
put you in that zone. Definitely.
And assertiveness. I think assertiveness is also another big one. And, you know, when they
maybe it's more like an I'm in charge kind of vibe.
Okay.
I got you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of this.
Yeah.
Right.
Which Nikki is like that. She's you guys know her. She's very much like, I got you. I'm gonna take care of this.
Yeah.
Whatever the situation is. So I can see why people would say, oh, she is more masculine, right? But then again, I'm like, but is she?
Right. Yeah, you don't know us. Go away. Get us a drink and go away. Has that ever happened to you in any of your relationships? Somebody asks,
Asks what?
is there a man in the relationship or something? Or is it, yeah.
Well, I think, honestly, I think that, like, you know, like my youngest sister, those, that are straight.
Yeah.
You know, like my closest friends, they're in California. You know, all my two friends, they've both been married to the same man for like 25 years. So it's like, they have not 25 questions, it's 2,500 questions. I want to know all the things.
That's
How do you who's the man? What do you do?
Yeah.
Are you on the top?
Who's
Are you on the
the
bottom?
man?
Do y'all
You know-
share? Do y'all? I'm like, holy cow.
You know those
Can I have
women.
some privacy?
You know those women who ask those questions, and I'm not calling your sisters out, girl. Please don't.
Well, she
But-
didn't ask all those questions.
Oh, okay.
My besties in California. Yeah.
It's because they're bi curious. They're curious. They're woman curious. Every time I get those many questions, I'm like, "Are you?"
I think
bi?
they just want the 411. They want the cheese me. They want the cheese me. They want
And
the
because
cheese
they
me,
haven't
for
done
sure.
it, they want to know. Like
wanna
they're
know what-
genuinely
they're
interested. How does it
yes.
work?
Genuinely
See?
interested. They're just
Bi
very
curious.
curious.
Curious. That's
I'm
right.
not saying
We
they're
all say
actually bi. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
They're just like curious. How
They're
would that work?
Curious,
What
but they
are-
don't want to really
They don't want to do it.
Yeah, they don't.
invest heavily.
But they,
Like, no, I don't want to know for myself, but I do. I am curious. How does it work?
Wait, I want to know this, Stephanie. The types of, if we're talking about the scales, we're going back to the scales.
jeez, how come you always put me on the spot? That's what I want to know. Y'all both are so comfortable.
on.
You know, Stephanie, let me ask you this.
I'm going to ask her
So,
the
yeah.
same question, though. Okay, so be ready for this.
Oh
Hey,
God.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
I see your foot right there. It
I'll
needs
be
to be up
ready.
against that fire like mine is. Okay. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I want to know, when you date women, are they more masculine or are they more feminine? Or what do you prefer? When you're looking at a, like, you know, when you see somebody come in, walk into the bar, and this person looks like blank, are they more feminine or are they more masculine dressing? Just on the appearance, on the outside.
Just on the outside. Yeah. They're definitely more feminine.
Okay.
Definitely.
And that means dresses and...
Dresses.
On the scale. On the scale.
Come on, pick a scale.
Okay, they're definitely a 5.
You want a 4 or a 5?
I didn't want a 4 or 5. I'm like, at least give me to a 3.
No, the girl that you want to date.
The girl typically,
It's
yes.
gonna be
It's
4
like-
or a 5.
It has, definitely a 4.
okay.
Yeah, definitely a 4 or 5. I mean, it's the initial attraction. That's
Okay.
who I'm attracted to.
Okay.
Somebody who is feminine, you know.
Delicate, soft.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, woman. Yeah.
A woman.
Right.
A woman. All right. Angeli, you're up next.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm like all over the scale. Like,
Yeah, you.
it's like
you've
I
been a
broke
little
the
bit Erwer.
I broke the compass on this. But my preference usually is a 4 or a 5. But you know, sometimes you just want to give it a try and see what's gonna happen. And usually it's the energy. Like if this person, there's something about them that attracts me to them, you know, even though they're a 2 or a 3 or even a 1. There was a time in my life I dated a 1. And I'm really sad about it still today because she was a very, very wonderful human being. And I just couldn't do it. Eventually, the masculinity, all the aspects of it, right? I just couldn't do it. You know, I lost that. I mean, every time we were in the bedroom, I just couldn't return the favor. You know what I mean? Like it was so one-sided, and I had to end it.
So that's another aspect of the masculinity versus feminine, you know, more feminine versions of a couple
Yeah.
in the bedroom, right? Are they more masculine? Mm-hmm. Is it more feminine for you guys? Both.
Well, you know, yeah.
I know what button you wore at Pride last year. Just saying.
I have top or button. I was given that. I was given that top. No, I was given the bottom pin because, you know, there's no you can do both. I'm very flexible. I want to
Well, you
receive
play tennis,
and I want to
so-
give. But
She's very active.
that's right. So it's hard. So it's been hard actually. So it's, I think
My other okay.
yeah.
So then, just to kind of break it down even further,
right.
what do you prefer in the bedroom? Either more of that masculine energy from somebody else, or more feminine
No, I could do maybe both. It has to be both, I think.
combination?
It can't
Like
be
taking turns, you
right?
know what I
It
mean?
can't be just the one way all the time. I
agree.
think that's when the lesbian deathbed happens, which we can talk about that as one of the stereotypes. I think it is actually true. But anyways, yeah, I think you have to be able to be versatile in the bedroom.
I agree,
So that's my preference.
because just like with women's hormones, right? We're constantly up and
Right.
down, right? Every month, right?
Yep.
I do think that there are times of the month where we want a little bit be more delicate, or maybe times of the month we're a little bit more assertive. You know what I mean? So I do agree with you on that. It's a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you have to do both.
Yeah. What about you, Steph? What do you prefer?
In the bedroom.
Whisper it so they don't hear.
Right. Be quiet. Oh my gosh, we're really talking about this. Okay. So I'm definitely.
Don't go overboard.
No, in a respectful manner, y'all. Respectful manner.
No, I just saw
I'm not
your
gonna
face.
just
and
put
you
it
were
all
like,
out there. But I mean, I would
She's
say
got
a
a list, y'all. she's getting her list ready.
It's 5
Oh my God,
pages.
right? Like my stories.
What do you prefer? Yeah, what do you prefer in the bedroom? Page 1.
She can write
Oh my
a
God.
novel.
I know, right? Oh God, tell you, you're making me cry. I got tears over here.
Me too.
I mean, I would definitely say I'm a top.
Okay.
I'm a top, but I mean, I do. So why are you laughing?
I don't know why I can't stop laughing. Good.
I swear something like every time we're together. It's a hot freaking mess, I swear. Okay, so yes, typically I'm a top. Okay, but I mean, yes, eventually it's like you said, you know, you get in those moments or whatever, and then
It just
flexibility,
depends,
yes, you know, but typically, you know,
yeah.
I'm a top.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Majority of the time.
I think the majority of the time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
really is
I'm like,
crying
she
over
really
there.
is.
She
Yeah.
tried
I
so
hear
hard
the
to keep her
sniffles.
face
We're out of
together.
Kleenex. I don't even know what's going on over there.
She's
Oh my
probably
gosh.
going, nope, I don't want to know.
No, it's because it's. I don't know. I'm still back on the scale. 1 or 2 or 3 over here. And every answer is like, it keeps you going back to 2, you know?
You're so mean.
No, it's so true.
Okay, fine.
We're gonna
fine.
come out with a
You know
questionnaire.
what? That's
We're
okay.
gonna fix this
I'm going to
monster
settle for
problem.
2.5 right now. I think that was y'all's initial
It was
answer.
me. Yes, I gave you a 2.5.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm calling Nikki after this because I'm going to need I'm going to need some therapy.
Nikki, please. They took it back. They
Nikki.
took it back.
Help me win this.
Nikki, can you please tell me why you said 3.5? After this podcast, I'm like kind
Tell
of
me again.
screwed up. Hella mean.
I'm literally.
Anyways.
I know. Like this this is the three of us
cheeks
every single
hurt.
freaking time we're together. I know. I love it.
It
Hurt.
is
Hurt.
horrible.
I know. It's
All right.
always at my cost. Dear diary. Anybody? Dear diary.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another good one. That lesbians love astrology. It's true, right? Astrology, Libra, Capricorn. We always quote things. How many reels have we sent to each other? That
I'm
has
sorry.
a lot to
That's
do?
you. Angela,
Yeah.
you know you do. I'm like,
But I
at
don't
least
read my horoscope every day.
not horoscope, but I would say at least 2 or 3 times a week. You send it on the
yes.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a different opinion.
Yeah.
Every one of these I've rebutted.
I know.
And here's the reason why.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why is because I used to work, you guys know this already, but I used to work
At the salon.
the salon, cosmetology, and I worked with a lot of females. Mm-hmm. Majority of them were heterosexual.
Okay.
I'm no joke. Like, let's say, I would say 6 or 7 out of 10 women that I've worked with all dug the astrology.
So it's got to be a women thing.
It has to be a women thing. I don't think that it's just lesbians, because I know a lot of women who find that interesting. I found that interesting when I was younger. My wife and I would literally have dates at Barnes and Noble.
Oh,
and
really?
We would literally sit down and read all that and stuff. It was really cool. So again, that's another rebuttal.
Yeah.
Come on, pink, whatever.
I know. Pink news.
Pink news.
Yes.
I don't know.
How about this one? That if the couples are super feminine, that they'd be up for that they'd be up for a threesome
With a male.
with a male. That's a stereotype.
Really? Kind of negative on that.
No,
I will
It's-
say
So
I don't want to bring this up again. Yeah, but
you're like looking at me.
it hasn't happened to you. Huh, I wonder why.
You know what? You're wrong.
I'm kidding.
Has it? Yes. But you know what? This is the weird thing. I want to tell you. No, you brought it up. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you, boo. Okay.
she's had some experience.
Ooh,
No.
she's been approached.
I have.
Yeah.
So, but it happened when I lived in Dallas.
Yes,
It's
I
the
remember
Dallas
you telling
Times.
us this, that there have been a lot of heterosexual couples,
Yeah.
that come seeking
right.
you out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it does happen.
It does happen.
It does happen.
I've
or
heard of-
you have a girlfriend, and they, like, men do go there.
Yeah.
And they are seeking women. Period.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, it's they'll approach you.
So
they
the
think you're
question-
attractive, or your girlfriend, whatever is attractive, and hey, it happens.
Well, I will say this.
It happened, Angelina. Just saying.
I will say this.
I looked like a freaking 4 that day, minimum.
Okay. I will say this.
I'm making myself a t-shirt.
What an honorary
Says
femme.
I'm a 4. And you know what? I'm gonna put y'all's.
No, and then the back, it's going to be, no, really? She's a 2.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Her friends say, I'm a 2.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
I'm a 4.
Oh, honey.
I'm gonna have pictures of y'all. I'm like, don't listen to them.
I love it.
I love it. Okay, going back to this. Okay. I think that this is a very hot topic only because I'm actually curious if this does happen for feminine female couples.
Yes.
I think that Nikki and I have been approached on a number of times in a bar setting by a male. But as far as comfortable, like having that conversation, that's always been a no.
It's been so awkward. Yeah, it's happened to me
It'll
too.
be a no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know though. I don't know what other
Experiences
feminine-
are like. Yeah. It's happened to me. It's more like, it's just awkward in general. Because while it's a compliment, it also freaking is annoying as fuck. And you just have to walk away because,
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
My place? Your place.
That was good, Angelina. Look at that Capricorn comebacks. Like she's like,
She's quick sometimes. She's hella quick.
I know she did not say that. We know she did not.
I know
say
for
that.
sure. I'm like, hey, that was really good. But I know,
that's
I know
why-
you. I'm like, she didn't.
That's
say
why
that.
it's good.
This is Angelina with somebody. I'm gonna reenact it. Ready?
Yeah,
She
do
goes
it.
like this. If somebody approaches,
Uh-huh.
and she'll be like,
Goodbye.
Takes a drink.
Yeah.
Looks the other way. Yeah.
I feel like you would be not rude about it.
I-
You would never
yes.
be rude to somebody
No.
about it.
Yeah.
But you'd just be like, that's funny. Okay, we're just gonna not talk about it.
Yeah. I was at a straight bar the other day, and a guy approached me and said, "Can I buy you a drink?" And I said, "Oh, thank you," and like turn around and start dancing. Yeah, it's just
See, you
I
even say
could-
no. You're
I
like,
can say no, thank you. No, I said no, thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, thank
no,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, and then just danced. Yep.
No, thank you.
I respectfully said no. We don't do that. But I said maybe some other couples, would
do that.
probably do that. Yeah. So keep
It's a-
asking. You never know who's going to say yes. Is what I said.
You know what I get?
Yeah.
I get told all the time
Uh-huh.
by mainly some family members is, oh, you want to have kids? Just have a threesome.
Yes. Yeah.
You know how quickly that pisses
Yeah.
my wife and I off?
Oh my gosh.
Like, why would you? And especially these people,
Yeah.
I love them dearly, but especially these people who are ignorant to that really is hurtful to not only myself, but my spouse.
Yeah.
And then I ask, hey, why don't you go and have a threesome? You and this person that you're with, you go,
Yeah.
have sex with somebody. Well, how would you think
feel?
your partner would feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like my close family members.
I know.
Sorry, I'm a little blown away right
Yeah.
now. I am.
They probably think they're helping, solving, the way to do it faster, economical, quicker, all these things, but it is a bit awkward to hear it from a family member.
Well, I feel like can I just be honest? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's insensitive.
It's extremely insensitive and
Seriously.
disrespectful.
Very.
And all I have to do is be like, why would you? No, why would you say that? Like, that's all I say was, why would you say that?
Yeah.
I won't get into it because it's very emotional for me, but especially with the whole trying to have kids situation.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I will say that if anybody else listening to this and has experienced it, I feel you. It's awful. Family members, friends, whoever's telling you that, they can go fuck off. Because that's so disrespectful to
It is.
your
It's
relationship.
hurtful.
It is.
Unless the couple wants to explore
Yeah.
that on
Right.
their own, by all means. But
Yeah, but you can't assume that.
No.
You can't assume that
or
at all.
try and push it on somebody.
Right.
I've had that before,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
where it's been pushed on me, and I'm like, absolutely not.
No.
So, yeah.
Okay, next one. This one's the last one and the funniest one of all of them. They said that there's a stereotype out there that lesbians don't shave.
No.
Yeah. No. And it says, lesbians have super hairy legs all year round, apparently. Look out for them at the beach.
No.
Yeah.
I shave.
I shave.
Y'all know I shave. I literally shave everything every day.
Including your eyebrows?
They're still there.
She's a naked mole rat.
Y'all, it's on after this. I'm just saying.
You call it to yourself.
I do.
You did that to yourself.
All of a sudden, your eyebrows, they're
Because you
And then
said,
there's a
your words literally was,
Okay.
I shave everything.
I shave every day.
I shave every day. Here's what's really important.
You're laughing,
y'all.
but you don't.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I do think there are, and again, I think it's a generational thing because there are some younger crowds who are
That's
okay
right.
with not shaving. Again,
Yeah.
to each your own, right?
Yeah.
I personally, I don't like hair. That's probably one of the things that are on the more, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm on the more disgusting side for me is
Yeah.
the hair. I think that's probably a big no-no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Especially on the armpit. Yeah. She's mad at us now, everybody. Stephanie's
It's not-
putting her mic
Okay,
down.
whatever.
She's off.
Hey, if y'all
She's
even
down.
know me, y'all know.
Number 3 is
It
down.
takes
Done.
a hot
Number
minute
2.
for me to really get mad. Come
Yeah.
on. You know
2.5 is done.
2.5 is out of here. She's dead.
That's it. Time to drop the mic. I'm out, y'all. Peace. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
But I think, yes, in some cases it's generational, just in my opinion. But I just think it's not just that, but like your beliefs. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, people read things like on this, either even like to deodorant. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
And they don't want to use deodorant for all these reasons, the chemicals and whatever.
Right.
So I feel like there's other things about that.
Yeah.
Some people just want to get waxed. Some people, you know, I mean, I think there's a multitude of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I do agree with you.
Maybe it's a cultural thing too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. I again, I'm not even, it doesn't bother me. I think that if Nikki started saying, hey, I'm not going to, she would never do this, by the way, but because she makes fun of me when my hair grows out like a quarter of an inch. She's like, I can start braiding it now. No, but I think that I would have a difficult time if she decided that I'm going to let everything just grow out.
It's going to be,
Underarms and legs, everything, you know what I mean? I would be like, but do we have to?
Yeah.
Can we trim?
Can we revisit that? Yeah.
Because I just am not, like with teeth, I'm a teeth person, you know, I like teeth in the sense that when somebody smiles, it's one of the first things that I find attractive in a person. And so the same thing with hair. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, Allie, don't look at me. I'm smiling.
Your teeth are beautiful.
My crazy gap.
I think that
kidding.
is adorable.
It's very
your gap is
adorable.
so
totally
adorable.
kidding.
No,
Keep telling your story.
I just think that it's not even about the teeth having to be super straight. It's not even about that. It's just hygiene. Mm-hmm. And that also relates to
That's right.
hair. You know, it's hygiene. It's I don't like hair.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean?
Okay. Is there any other stereotypes? Because that's the last one from the article.
I think we covered, I mean, I'm surprised by some of the ones
Maturity.
that you talked about.
Yeah.
They're the one that was on the website.
Uh-huh.
I would have thought other stereotypes. The dog or the cat, the sports one was really good. The hair one, I think that's a new thing. I feel like that's a new thing.
The hair one was crazy. A little cray-cray.
Yeah.
That is...
Are they from Europe? Because some European countries.
I think it is from Europe.
Yeah, it's a culture thing.
I think it is from Europe, actually. Because some of the references they have on there is very much European slang. So I'm like, yeah, so it's got to be.
It has to be because that seems the hair thing.
Right.
We all shave here, so.
Yeah, if our listeners can think of anything else, just, add it to the comments. Let us know if there are any stereotypes out there that we missed. And I think that's pretty much it for this second episode of Let's Talk About It with Allie and Stephanie.
Yeah, it was fun.
2.5.
Hella fun. And let us know. I'm really
Was
curious.
it a 5, y'all? Or was it a 2.5?
This was a 6. What? No, this recording is off the charts.
Okay,
but you're always going to be 2.5.
Don't change yourself. Yeah, embrace yourself.
Embrace yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, ladies, it was a pleasure talking.
Oh, yes.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So much
as
laughter.
always.
Every time.
Genuine, real, like
conversation.
Yes,
I love you guys.
stuff like that.
We say this
Seriously.
all the time. I just love having the conversations with you guys because it's open, it's raw, and it's
real.
It's easy.
Yes,
Easy
it just flows. And I know we picked on you, Stephanie, because we love you.
We love you.
Because
I love y'all too.
You're very adorable and your funny little ways.
Oh, my funny, quirky
You're still going to be 2.5.
Whatever.
She's going to call Nikki. We talked about this.
I'm wearing a dress to the wedding.
When Nikki's around, we bump it up 1 point, 3.5, but without Nikki.
But yeah, that's hella sweet, y'all. Thanks.
Anyways.
God, the best friends ever.
Yes.
Kick it up a notch. 1 point when Nikki's around.
All right. Well, there you have it, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today. Watch out for our next episode of Let's Talk About It with Stephanie and Allie. And if you have any topics in mind that you want us to talk about, please let us know. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Bye.
Happy tacoing!
The Taco Stand podcast is proudly brought to you by Just As Lesbians, a meetup group based in San Antonio, Texas. Find us and hope to see you in our next event.